In June of 2011, Minot, North Dakota had an epic disaster when the Souris River, also known as the Mouse River, flooded, wiping out roughly 25% of our city, including Christ Lutheran Church.
It was a beautiful day. The sun was shining. It was a warm, sunny summer day.
You know, it's kind of one of those moments that you'll remember the rest of your life. Where were you when the siren went off?
There was nobody around. I mean, it was like a ghost town.
This is what it looks like when a dike lets go.
The Mouse River flooded over its banks well past.
I don't think people really believed or realized how much water there was going to be and the amount of damage that it was going to cause when it finally got here.
And even if your house or your business or your job wasn't flooded, you were still affected because your best friend or your other family members were flooded too. So
it's like things just wash away with the waters.
It would be about 4 weeks before the waters had receded from the property here at Christ Lutheran before we dared to even return.
And for most of us, that was the first time we were inside the building. Everything was wet and gray, and there wasn't anything pretty about a pretty church.
The Mission Investment Fund came right away and helped us assess what we were looking at. That was kind of instrumental in being able to make that decision if we're going to stay or not.
Well, we had a lot of conversations about what we should do, but we were left with a core of people that I think had such a strong desire to be here. I made the comment once, I think this is the place God wants us to be His church. So we stayed. He decided for us.
You have to remember, when a building is flooded, like Christ Lutheran Church was, your building is worth nothing. So in order to get a loan, you have no collateral.
The Mission Investment Fund then opened up this special loan for the 4 congregations that had been devastated by the flood. I mean, that was a marvelous gift because we wouldn't have been able to even have taken the first step at that time.
We didn't hesitate, we just went in. People were tearing stuff out, people were beginning to rebuild.
I really think this building is a testament for the people of faith, their strength and courage and just sheer tenacity to get something done. This is a beautiful building. You know, we not only just brought it back, we brought it back better.
Now we come to church just to worship and to be present and to be here. But you don't take that for granted anymore, that's for sure.
It was important for my children to see that just because devastation occurs does not mean that you can just run. Sometimes you just have to stay and have faith.
We would not be where we are without the generous gifts of others in so many ways. Thank God for Mission Investment Fund, who provided us the resources we needed to make miracles like this possible, because we could not have done it on our own.